Boomer, Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. The Oklahoma Sooner men, well, they got swept. Bring out the brooms and sweep them off the court from last week. But they can't just be done. Hang up their hats. Particularly Tuesday night when they play the Kansas Jayhawks in their midweek game. Their Saturday game will be at Alabama. That's part of the SEC Big 12 Challenge. The Kansas Jayhawks, 31-5, 12-6, or 16-2 in Big 12 play last year. Won the Big 12 regular season title. And Alabama went 19-15 and 10-8 in SEC play. We'll preview the Kansas Jayhawks and the Alabama Tide in basketball. Coming up next, Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away! Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. As the Sooners try to bounce back, they will have to do it against, basically, the Oklahoma football team in basketball. The Kansas Jayhawks, who won the regular season title again last year with a record of 31-5 overall and 16-2 record in the Big 12 Conference. As they did end up not winning the NCAA tournament, that they got bounced by Oregon 74-60 in the Elite 8 round of the NCAA tournament. Their head coach, Billy Self, the selfie stick, is a 1985 grad from the Oklahoma State University Aggies. And the former Aggie is in his 15th year in the Big 12 at Kansas. The former Aggie has two players helping him off that Elite 8 team that averages double figures. Number 4, Devontae Graham is one to watch out for, as is number 10, Svai Mikhailuk. We'll start with number 4, Devontae Graham, who averages 13.4 points per ball game, 3.1 rebounds, and 4.1 assists per ball game for the Jayhawks. While number 10, Svai Mikhailuk, still averages 9.8 points per ball game from last year's Elite 8 team, 3 boards, and 1.3 assists per ball game for the Jayhawks of Kansas. The Sooners will then have a Crimson of Tide, if you will, as they'll face the Crimson Tide of Alabama. This version of Alabama, not the football version, but not bad for the Big 12 SEC Challenge for the Sooners. As last year, Alabama, 19-15, 10-8 in SEC action. They were good enough to make the NIT, postseason NIT tournament, where they lost to Richmond, 71-64. Leading them back to the tournament, or at least trying to be, will be former NBA assistant and NBA head coach, and now Alabama coach Avery Johnson, 1988 grad from Southern University, and is in his 3rd year with the basketball Tide. Helping him get back will be 2 double-digit scores from last year. Brandon Key, number 25, and number 4, Dazon Ingram. We'll start with 25, Brandon Key. He's got the key to the car this year for the Tide, averaging 12.0 points per ball game from last year. Also 5.7 boards and 2.5 assists from last year for the Tide of Alabama. While they also have number 12, Dazon Ingram, averaging 10.6 points per ball game, 4.5 boards, and 3.3 assists per ball game for the Tide of Alabama. Finally, the Oklahoma Sooners, 11-20 last year, 5-13 in Big 12 play, lost to TCU 82-63 in the first round of the Big 12 Championships postseason in Kansas City. Their head coach is Alon Kruger, a 1974 grad from Kansas State, and is in his 7th year with the Oklahoma Sooners. Helping him get back to the tournament this year will be number 20, Cameron McGusty, and number 1, Rashard Odom. Starting with number 20, Cam McGusty. Averages 10.9 points per ball game last year for the Sooners, 2.2 rebounds, and 0.9 assists per ball game for Cam. While Big Bro Rashard Odom also averaged 10.1 points per ball game, 4.4 boards, and 1.8 assists per ball game for the Oklahoma Sooners. All right, guys, that's it for this preview show. My name is Harry James. My YouTube page being Boomer Sooner 1982. You can also find it on my Facebook page, Harry James Taylor. I also have it up on my Twitter at HypeManHarry. All right, guys, that's it for the preview edition for the Oklahoma Sooners, as they will play the Kansas Jayhawks, and then they will head in their midweek game, and then their weekend game they will head to Tuscaloosa at Alabama. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the week, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care. I'm out of here. See ya.